Hello everyone and welcome to Inovexus Best of Europe Free. I'm Igor Čurić, the COO here at Inovexus, and I'm very proud to present to you 5 amazing startups that we found and feel should be shared with the world. Today you're going to be seeing 3D Spark, Recharge, Millicent, Fairline and Sesame. These 5 amazing startups are part of our series Best of Europe, which we do on a monthly basis, and every last Thursday of the month you will be seeing new startups presented to you. We're so happy that you could join us today, because also I wanted to show you various members of the Inovexus team that usually make this happen, from our sourcing team, investing and acceleration, and those team members will be the ones interviewing the startup CEOs. So to start off today's roster, I will give the word to Patricia Russ, our Acceleration Director, who will be interviewing the CEO of 3D Spark. Patricia, can you please take it away?
Hi everyone, it's Patricia, and next up we'll hear from 3D Spark, which is a German startup for increased industrial production efficiency. Ruben, please do take it away.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Inovexus, for having me. My name is Ruben Moit, and I'm one of the founders of 3D Spark. 3D Spark, the Google Maps for manufacturing technologies, finds the quickest, cheapest, and most sustainable way to manufacture any component, currently with a focus on industrial 3D printing. 920 billion euros of losses due to supply bottlenecks in the Eurozone alone this year. Our industry is missing essential components because of that. Every day, billions of components are produced, and every time the question arises, what is the most suitable manufacturing technology? One option here is 3D printing, which offers great advantages: digital warehousing, local on-demand manufacturing, shorter delivery times, over 90% material savings, and significantly reduced costs. Right now, 3D printing is on the cusp of widespread industrial application. The technologies are becoming cheaper and more productive. However, OEMs and manufacturing service providers are faced with the following challenges. Quoting is so time-consuming and annoying for me, says Mike, head of sales of the manufacturing service provider MedShape. Well, why does he say that? In the morning, he opens his mailbox and he feels a lot like this guy, right? He's overflooded with mails, specifically requests for quotations, and that's exactly what he wants. It's perfect. But it also means a lot of repetitive and manual tasks. Firstly, he checks 3D CAD files and 2D drawings for manufacturability. Often he needs to forward that to his technical experts, and they check for feature sizes, distortion, and so on, and send back also extracted parameters like material, part size, and so on, which Mike then types into his self-made Excel calculation tool, which only he knows how to operate. So the process works. It just takes a long time, involves a lot of people and tools, and it just doesn't scale. Larger OEMs like Alstom, a world leader in manufacturing of trains, need to drastically reduce cost and lead times. And they identified 3D printing to be one key to that. Globally, in charge of that 3D printing program is Aurélien, and he realized he needed to get as many colleagues as possible on board. The problem is, 75,000 employees ask a lot of questions like, is this part printable? How much will this part cost? Which printing material and technology is the best? And management asks every month, what is the overall cost and lead time saving? So he feels a lot like this guy. He realized he needed a smart tool to channel and automate these kinds of requests. And that is exactly why we created 3D Spark. Again, you can think of it as a Google Maps for manufacturing technology. So the destination where you want to get to is a particular part, a component. And there's a billion different ways to get there to produce this part. 3D Spark software analyzes all of these ways and identifies the cheapest, the fastest, and the most sustainable way. So you drop 3D CAD files, 2D drawings, and metadata, and what you receive is instant printability check, technology comparison, instant costing, and a CO2 footprint calculation. So what do our current customers say? The 3D Spark platform drastically reduces time and effort needed by my team to analyze 3D CADs and 2D drawings from daily requests for quotations regarding the technical feasibility and precise instant costing. So we achieve 9% reduction of quoting time, which gives sales reps more time to generate revenues. 67% reduction of software tools needed, and full elimination of time spent on answering unsuitable RFQs. Aurélien from Alstom says, my mission is to ease the adoption of 3D printing at Alstom, and that's exactly what 3D Spark is helping us to do. And we plan to triple the number of parts analyzed by the end of 2023, targeting cost savings of 5 million euros. With them, we achieve 86% reduction of RFQs written by purchasing, more than 20% reduction of parts purchase prices, and we provide a global overview of cost and lead time savings, and thus the software easily justifies itself. And we're very proud to have 3D Spark successfully in application in automotive, rail, and manufacturing industry. Alstom, for example, made a publication on their LinkedIn with more than 1 million followers recently, and also several magazines stating that they have saved more than 1.8 million euros and are planning those 5 million euros in 2023 using our software. And that's the team behind 3D Spark. Together with my co-founders, Fritz and Arndt, we combine more than 20 years of expertise in printing and manufacturing market. We work closely together as a team at the renowned Fraunhofer Society, where also Arndt and Fritz earned their doctor's degree, both of them. And I led a sales team, and I acquired their largest industrial order ever. So during our first year of existence, we have generated revenues of 185 kilo euros. We have now an ARR of 115K. We raised 320K non-dilutive funding and 750K equity round from 2 VCs. In 2 years from now, we will have a licensed business with 1 million ARR through 7 OEMs and 30 manufacturing service providers. And we will do that with a strong team of 75 employees. And for this, we are looking for smart money for the last 450K ticket until the end of April. And if this sounds interesting to you, then don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much, Ruben. Your vision of production without waste is certainly very timely and much, much needed. So investors, if you're interested in working with us and investing in 3D Sparks, please reach out using the usual channels. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. Hi, everyone. I'm Rhys Hamilton-Davies, and I'm a member of the sourcing team here at Inovexus. And we're here with Guillaume, the CEO of Recharge, to pitch their startup.
Thank you, Rhys, for the intro. Electric vehicle sales are booming. They now represent more than 20% of new vehicles sold in Europe, California, and even 80% in Norway. But there is still one issue in the mind of every EV driver: charging. There are not enough chargers, and are not reliable. I'm Guillaume, CEO of Recharge, and together with Jonathan and Ole, we left our corporate job to decarbonize mobility by making charging convenient and reliable. And I will show you how, in less than 1 year, we reached more than 15,000 monthly users and generated more than 80,000 euros of revenue. It is estimated to only serve the current fleet, we would need 60% more chargers. And out of those chargers, 1 in 4 is unavailable or broken. On top of that, you can pay up to 400% more for the same charging session, depending on the app you use, payment method, or time of the day. And those issues are here to stay. Now, imagine you're going from Paris to Amsterdam. With a regular car, the thought process looks like this. Pretty straightforward, right? With an electric vehicle, it looks more like that. Every 200 kilometers, you will have to find a charging point. For each stop, you will have to check if the charger is fast enough, not broken, not busy, if you can pay for it, or even if you can stay parked for more than an hour. And to do so, you will have to carefully combine information from 4 to 5 different apps. And if you fail to do your homework, or if one of the chargers doesn't work as planned, you can be stuck for hours in an unwanted location. Now imagine the situation if you are with your family or on a business trip. At Recharge, we make traveling with an EV reliable and convenient by combining everything that an EV driver needs in one place. Finding chargers wherever you are, building optimized routes, paying for public charging directly from your phone, and booking hotels with charging.
This is 99% of what an EV driver needs. There is another big issue in the EV market. There are already many EV apps, but some reaching millions of users, but none of them have found a profitable business model. Our business model is very simple. We take a commission on charging and hotel bookings, which means that compared to the other EV apps that only rely on a few cents per charging session, we can make up to €150 commission per booking. There are already more than 20 million EVs on the road today, and the market for EV services is growing fast and estimated to reach more than $20 billion in less than 3 years. Based on our current sales, we estimate that we can, with Recharge, reach $100 million revenue by 2025 by only capturing 1% of the market. Despite the product at MVP stage, we've been growing by more than 20% each month since we launched, reaching more than 15,000 monthly users and generating more than €80,000 of revenue in 20 countries. One number that we are very proud of is that in this short amount of time, already 23% of our bookings are from repeated customers. The only thing blocking us from growing faster is our hotel and charger supply, which will improve massively with our next funding round. We are a team of 3 with complementary background in automotive, e-commerce, and consulting, and supported by top mentors such as Terry Jones, one of the co-founders of Kayak, and Alex Makarov, IT architect at Porsche. And if you just have to remember one thing is that in less than 18 months, we managed to build and launch a fully automated booking engine available in 42 countries. Now, we are raising €600,000, from which already 50% have been committed. With this round, our objective is to turn our MVP, focused on hotels, into a full ecosystem for EV drivers, where they can pay for charging, plan trips, and book hotels all over Europe and North America. In one word, becoming the only app an EV driver will ever need. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Guillaume. And now we're moving on to Gabrielle for our next company.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gabrielle from the investment team here at Inovexus, and today I'm here with Stella and Kenny from Millicent, who are going to pitch their amazing startup. Stella, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Gabrielle. At Millicent, our goal is to use blockchain technology to create a faster, cheaper, more open and accessible financial system. But the fact is, the average person doesn't really know much or care about blockchain. But what I found is that one thing people do care about is money. So they're pretty surprised when I tell them that the average person loses about $700 a year to the hidden costs of the financial system. And that's because the infrastructure underpinning global finance is built on ancient, outdated technology that requires 5 or more middlemen to process even a simple debit card transaction. And each middleman adds fees and delays. And these problems are only going to get worse as we move towards increasingly cashless societies. It may seem easy to tap our phone to make a payment, but behind the scenes, merchants are paying up to 4% to process each sale, and they pass those costs back on to us. While the poorest members of society often pay the most to access the financial system, such as with remittances, they're often charged about 10% to send money to sub-Saharan Africa. And although tech was supposed to make our lives easier, these underlying fees mean that we can't actually spend electronic money the same way that we spend cash, leading to minimum card fees and all or nothing paywalls. And crypto was supposed to free us from all of this, but for a variety of different reasons, it hasn't delivered its potential.
And so that's what we're trying to solve at Millicent by bringing together the best of both worlds, taking the existing structure and consumer safeguards of the traditional financial system, along with familiar forms of money like the pound, the euro, or the dollar, and placing them on a fast, low-fee, and regulator-friendly blockchain that's been custom designed to work with both current and emerging stakeholders and able to act as the foundational layer to support the financial services of tomorrow, leading to a future where we could see retail payments and remittances products become exponentially faster and cheaper, where we might see new payment models like micropayments so that you can unlock that one paywalled article for 15 cents rather than being forced to subscribe for $15. And where even financial institutions would benefit from reduced risk and better liquidity management in fields like foreign exchange and capital markets. Now, speaking of markets, the addressable markets here are huge, and more than that, digital payments are set to grow at an incredible pace over the next few years, which is one reason why the time and the place for what we're building at Millicent could not be any better, with governments and institutions finally waking up to the potential of embracing rather than fighting against this technology. And that's why we're supported by key actors in the sector, including funding from the UK's Research and Innovation Department, as well as other key stakeholders.
Our founding team is amazing, and we are all deeply passionate about delivering the long-promised benefits of digital currencies to the masses. And we have the technical and financial background to see this through, having worked and studied at some of the world's leading companies and universities. If you'd like more details, I will close with our contact information. Please reach out to either one of us, Stella or Kenny, at millicent.io. Thank you.
Thank you both for this amazing pitch. And now I'm going to leave the floor to Chinny for our next great startup.
Hi guys, hi Will, hi Asul. Will and Asul are part of Sesam, which is developing the next generation of employee benefits. Guys, we are very excited to have you here today with us. Can you please introduce yourselves?
Thank you, Tine, for this introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Will. I'm the founder and CEO of Sesam, and maybe you just want to introduce yourself first.
Hello everyone, I'm Asul, I'm the COO of Sesam, and we are very pleased to be here to this Inovexus event.
Great, so we are the founders of Sesam. Sesam is creating the new generation of employee benefit, and today Sesam is a very simple app to create and manage the best employee benefit package. Actually, today is the best time to do this because regarding the future of work, we are witnessing a very big paradigm shift. Employees have new expectations and companies must just adapt and be more and more employee-centric. As we all know, the market is changing rapidly at the moment. And in this context of recession and inflation, people are trying to find new ways to get supported on their daily life. In the meantime, it's becoming a massive challenge for companies to attract and retain talent. So that's where Sesam comes from. We truly believe that employees deserve to be supported on a daily basis. It's 2023, and for almost 3 years now, people have been resigning. We did. We have a previous career. I've been working in luxury for myself, and you as well, you've been working in strategic consulting. So we've quit our big corporate group because we felt that we had this mission to help people and organizations to act together better and provide them with the best tool to support every employee's engaged team and develop a strong company culture. So that's why we've built Sesam. The way that we do this is that we help companies to create and manage the best employee benefit package, highly personalized thanks to open banking technology. Actually, we are applying this technology in the best way. We have just created the best product to make for most productive and engaged team. Today, Sesam is a very simple app where companies can just set up their employee benefit rules and where employees can find all the benefit that they want, save time, and get more engaged with their company thanks to best-in-class UX. How it works, it's pretty simple. Employees simply download the app, pay for everything with their own personal card, and that's it. They get refunded automatically for each benefit available. With more than 1,000 of users within large companies using Sesam for both completely knowing what benefits are available, but also to decide when and where they want to use it, we are almost reaching 10K of monthly recurring revenue. So before Sesam, managing employee benefits used to be very complex with a lot of heavy admin to deal with. That's why adoption has always been key in our product. With more than 90% adoption rate, we are able to collect and provide our customer with relevant data to improve decision making on their employee benefit policy, on their team, and on their organization, thanks to key integration and best-in-class UX.
Exactly. So our go-to-market was focused on the meal voucher benefits, and we succeeded to reach 1,400 users, more than 10K on monthly recurring revenue. So today we are raising 2 million euros, of which 500K are already committed, to have enough cash for the next 2 years. Regarding our unit economic, we will reach 4 million of annual recurring revenue within 24 months, and we are planning on expanding to 4 new benefits by the end of the year. So today, our clients are the companies, especially SMBs, and they are paying a unique fee of €7 per month per employee. We have 120 clients companies for more than 1,400 users. We want to bring the level of B2C experience in B2B, giving the SMBs the tools they need. That's why we thought our solution to be scalable and profitable at the same time. With a fully automated onboarding process, clients can register on their own and have their employee benefits platform directly on shelves, reducing drastically our costs at the same time. So we are addressing a market with an estimated 6% annual growth rate and existing in more than 50 countries. We thought Sesame as an applied tech of open banking, empowering employee benefits for the next 10 years. If you want to reach us, here you have our email address. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for the presentation, guys. That's a great product, great timing, and great team. So I'm looking forward to hear more about you in the future. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sina.
And now I'm giving the stage to Fairline.
Hi everyone, I'm Camille from Inovexus sourcing team, and I'm here with Gilles today from Fairline. Gilles, can you tell us more about your startup?
Yes, very happy to be here to pitch you Fairline. We are 3 co-founders coming from Alcor with a background on transportation and hospitality industry. And we have launched Fairline a year and a half ago to tackle this precise business nonsense when you have someone who wants to book and it's a sold out period, so it's not possible. But in the same time, you have some booking owners of no flex fares who cannot receive compensation, and it could be a good opportunity to switch those 2 customers to make them happy. And it is precisely what we are providing. This platform, Fairline, allow our customer to provide a resale experience on a white label mode to allow travel and transportation company to provide on their own distribution channels this experience with their rules, their customer, their data, and to create, of course, an additional profit and customer satisfaction. It's very simple, in fact. We provide this experience, and on the customer space, you can add a resale button, and on the booking engine, when it is sold out, to add this book button to buy in the resale inventory, in fact. The beauty of the model is that, of course, everyone is happy because the shopper is happy to find a seat, even if it's supposed to be sold out. The booking owner is happy to get a compensation instead of losing everything and do a no-show, what we call a no-show, the customer won't come. And the company, of course, creates a new additional margin thanks to the yield management in this industry, because, of course, the initial booking is at a lower price than the new booking for the new buyer. And you do that without any risk, because no personal risk. It's not an overbooking product. You don't sell a seat you don't have. And no commercial risk, because you provide the compensation only if the new buyer has succeeded in closing his new transaction. And as a result, for the customer, it creates customer satisfaction for the 2 customers, the buyer and the seller. And of course, additional margin by selling twice the same service offer. Our business model is a revenue sharing one with someone between 20 and 25% of sharing model for Fairline on the additional revenue. I mean, the difference between the voucher and the new price. It is very important because, of course, it avoids any barrier to entry to our customer. And we are doing that with Ouigo, the low-cost railway company in France. We target this year, and we are on track to generate 500K of revenue. And what has been confirmed with Ouigo last 6 months is first the usage with thousands of resellers and shoppers on the platform, and customer satisfaction and additional revenue for Wigo, which is a very interesting one for Wigo to contribute to their EBITDA. And we are looking for 3 million to accelerate and to achieve our goals, which is to generate 1 million revenue this year with more or less 6 customers signed. And in 2024, 4 million with more or less 15 customers. We have a strong pipeline currently with airlines, railway, and hospitality company, but not only in Europe, also in South America, Middle East. And so very happy to discuss with you in the next following few weeks to give you more details.
Thank you very much, Gilles. Fairline sounds amazing. And now we are back to Igor.
And we're back. I really hope you were blown away by these 5 startups as much as I was, and I would really like to thank the startup CEOs and the 5 team members from Inovexus for holding these pitches and presenting to you. Startups like these and others will be presented to you regularly by Inovexus, as we will hold these demo day events on a monthly basis. So please bookmark the last Thursday of the month at 5 p.m. We will love to have you here again. That being said, startups like these and many others are open and welcome to apply to the Inovexus Acceleration Program for early stage companies, where we help them get ready for their next fundraising round. In case of any questions, or if you want to reach out to these startups or apply to our acceleration program, please send me an email at igor@inovexus.com or reach out via our website. Thank you very much for joining us, and it's been a pleasure having you. Looking forward to the next event with you. Bye for now.